How's it going, everybody? My name's Dalton. Welcome back to Garage 99. In today's video, we've got a 2005 Bentley Continental GT we're reviewing for Monicatti Auto Sales. This is a new one for me. Lots of very interesting pieces of technology that are way ahead of its time. Like there's electronic dashboard, like big touchscreen thing. I'm looking for the telescopic steering wheel. Can't seem to find it. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and bring that thing all the way out because that's how we like to drive. All right, so yes, we are in a 2005 Bentley Continental GT. This thing has 552 horsepower out of a 6-liter W12, making 479 pound-feet of torque. So yes, that is a lot. And it is also a very, very, very nice feeling vehicle for being that much performance and still primarily being a luxury vehicle. It's really nice, very impressive. First thoughts of it, because I've never been in a vehicle like this before, it feels very nice. It's very comfortable. The seats are very ergonomic. It seems like they fit a nice wide range of body types and styles and sizes. I have it in sport mode at the moment, and she seems to handle really well, actually. Doesn't really, I'm trying to figure out if it's like 51% sports car or 51% luxury car, because this Bentley has always been the fine line of achieving exotic sports feel while still trying to compete with Rolls-Royce, which is their biggest luxury competition. So it does have a gigantic it's a pretty good size engine, but it's a W12. That means there are 4 banks of 3 cylinders under the hood of this. It's a very strange configuration. This is the first 12-cylinder I've ever driven, so I will have to enjoy the moment that I'm here. There's, oh my god, I forgot. There's like 30,000 way adjustable seats. There's like this little lumbar cushion and everything. You can pretty much get every single thing that you possibly want out of these seats. I might be doing this for a minute. Stand by. No, I'm pretty comfortable where I am. The interior of this car is very nice. It's got basically like, this is a time period where gloss black was really popular. The gloss black looks very nice. Lots of leather. Everything is black in here, and with very subtle pieces of chrome or aluminum here and there. Really cool car. I love the seats. They are diamond stitched just as they should be, and they fit very nicely. I feel like this is a typical Bentley thing to have an analog clock in the middle, in between the vents. I feel like other companies have probably copied and or sought after that same look in their vehicles, because nobody uses analog clocks, let alone can they even read them. So it's just more of a luxury piece to kind of keep it very nicely trimmed in here. The shifter is actually really cool. It's got this very, very grippy ring around it, and it's just nice to like rest your hand on it because it doesn't feel like it's going to slip or slide away. There's in the middle, for 2005, this thing has a pretty nice little GPS. There's not a lot of information it gives you. However, it's still useful nonetheless. The refresh rate's nice. The colors are a little bland, but that's kind of what it is. You could change the suspension stiffness or softness. You could change the ride height, because I'm pretty sure this thing does have all of those options. I wonder if I put it in park, if it'll... Huh. I don't know what I'm doing. A couple speakers up there. I'm not really sure if this car has like Bluetooth or whatnot. In your back seat, you've actually got a whole center console back there, which is pretty interesting. It almost looks like, oh wow, this thing is just... Wow, that's torquey. Okay, my goodness. This is all-wheel drive and automatic. I believe it's a 6-speed, so it gets down. Okay, let's see what Bentley does. Let's see if they're luxury or performance. I'd say it's a luxury performance car. Gets down pretty well. Very smooth acceleration, nothing I wouldn't expect from a Bentley. Oh, it looks like we have a spoiler back there. I see it's popped up. I didn't even notice it until just now. There's a lot of buttons in this car. I mean, it's old school and a lot of buttons, so it would be very difficult for me to describe to you how they work or how they function. But I'm just giving you my first-hand experience of driving a vehicle like this, because it is definitely a different experience than most driving vehicles. Like, buttons are laid out in funny spots, like where your window switches are, and you also have a trunk pop and a gas door pop. which does make it a little more difficult when you're trying to figure out how to do things. I have no idea how to move my mirrors around. I mean, stuff like that, it should be better placed so that way you're not struggling to look for it while you're driving, because I just have to leave them the way they are. Then again, this is back in 2005. Maybe they were just experimenting and moving stuff around. Like I said, this car is very ahead of its time with the technology and everything that's in it. That's why it has a very big engine. It weighs a lot. It's got a lot of things going on. The outside paint is actually wrapped. I believe it is originally black, and it has like a half orange red wrap. It's very cool. Not my style, but I respect the build. It's very nice. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing parked and talk a little bit more about the outside. Okay, so walking around this car, you do see the big, large booty of this thing. It's just very round, huge hips. This is where you do have that pop-up spoiler. It is a very nice, appealing all-around car. If you don't like the wrap, it is black. It's just wrapped this orangish red color. You got these larger wheels, very nice wheels, huge brakes. Come around to the front end, you got the nice crystal-looking headlights. Like I said, very smooth body lines all around. There's nothing super crazy looking about the outside of this car. It's just, if you see it, you know it's more of a GT or Grand Touring car. It's luxury, it's got performance. It's kind of the all-around nice vehicle. There is a lot of luxury options. I did find that the mirrors are on the center console right here. You get your parking light. Here's your shifter with the sport and drive. You can go manual mode if you'd like. You have heated seats here, adjustable suspension stiffness here, ride height here. This is to go up and down once you select those. Your hazards over here is what I was talking about. You have your gas door, your rear trunk opening, locking right here, unlock. And this is just like a typical European car. You do start it from the left side. Not really sure what the idea of that is. And then you've got your LED screen in the middle and your navigation screen in the center stack. There's that beautiful shifter with the B on top. It's very comfortable to rest your hand on while you're driving. Actually, interesting enough, there is two separate armrests right here, and there is actually a phone. This is a typical Bentley. In 2005, they give you a phone. This is a Nokia phone that comes with the car. How crazy is that? And it actually goes right back in there and charges. It's so strange. Now, other than these guys, when you go ahead and lift this, you have your cup holders in here. Now tell me, who is gonna want their cup holder right there when they have the armrests right there? You know what I mean? I just find it very strange. You know, I don't get it. Then looking in the back here, you've got kind of the same thing. You got your vents, you got a little cup holder, you've got your little storage cubby, and you've got two beautiful bucket seats back there. That looks like a very nice place to be in the back seat of a Bentley. And then you go ahead and fold this down. You've got a nice armrest that covers all of that up if you'd like to cover it up. And then you've got a nice release to get back into the trunk. That just goes ahead and locks back up. So you got your cigarette lighter and your car charger back there. Very early 2000s, and the back windows actually do go down from the back seat. You also have nice speakers and tweeters, because there's nothing but the best back there. You got your overhead display with more vents, so you get that all-around nice, comfortable feeling. You got some speakers up here as well. I don't know how many speakers are in this car. I'm sure there's a lot to get that nice, comfortable, quality feel throughout the car. So guys, that's going to conclude today's video of the Bentley Continental GT. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, drop a like, comment down below what you thought about this car, or if there's a better car you think you can get around this price point. This car is for sale and available from Monicatti Auto Sales. Go ahead and check them out. There's always a link in the description down below. That's going to do it for today's video. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, guys. Peace out and keep turning those gears.